Last week I ate for under $40 by eating meals just like this that cost me less than $10. This chickpea meal is so simple to make, and let's not even mention how healthy and delicious it is, okay? And if you remember from last week, I got the frozen bag of peppers and onions from the Dollar Tree. Yes, $1.25, and you can see me sprinkling in some garlic powder. And as Auntie Tab said, how much I sprinkle on there is my business. And then we have some sea salt. I'm going to sprinkle some sea salt on here.
Wait a minute!
And guys, all of this can be put on here by no measurement needed, based on your preferences, as well as if you don't want it in there or not, okay? Because this is just the seasoning for the seasoning. That's some paprika. And all I'm doing is creating I call everything a pot liquor. I know this isn't pot liquor per se, but I'm creating a pot liquor. What I want my meal to actually taste like, I always start with that in the pan or in the pot. Okay, I'm going to cut up these mushrooms. Actually, I'm going to clean them. Then I'm going to cut them up. And then I'm going to store some of them because I don't like using up all of my ingredients for one meal. I know you have a large family, so you just might have to get a little bit more. But it's good to sometimes freeze some things. Yes, I'm throwing in some tips. It's good to freeze some things and place them to the side and or put them in the refrigerator and use them later on that week if you're going to actually cook them. Because, yeah, we want to stretch those meals in those dollar bills. So let me take out this knife and we're going to chop these up into fine, well, not too fine pieces so that we can create our nice little curry. Now, mushrooms are also an option. You don't have to place mushrooms in this dish for it to taste delicioso, okay? I just like the texture of mushrooms, especially as a vegan. Like a lot of times it feels like I'm putting meat and stuff. You're going to see that later on, I think this week or next week when I make some vegan spaghetti. All right, so now we're ready to add the mushrooms to our pan or to our pot liquor. I am so bad at this. Yes, I am not a chef, honey. I'm just here to help you save, and I'm just showing you how I make my meals, okay? First of all, shout out to my savings fan. Y'all are really the best. Like, y'all have really been coming through in the comments, and the way y'all make my day with these comments, I'm not even gonna lie. Because this is a new channel, I'm starting fresh, and it's really hard to grow. So having the support of my savings squad and family means the world to me. And you guys are just the best. Like, y'all are so supportive and so, like, just helpful. So I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator because I'm going to be using these mushrooms throughout the week, or maybe one more time. All right, so you can see my pan is getting nice and full. That's why I had this nice big old pan. And yes, honey, I am still adding seasonings. I think that was thyme. Yeah, that's thyme. I know some of this video is cut off, but yes, when you're a vegan, the seasoning is everything, okay? Because listen, it's all in the mind. I promise you, I don't need meat anymore. I just literally, I know some of you about to argue with me in the comments. Go ahead down there. I need some engagement. But literally, it's all about how you season. I'm telling you, and I don't put a lot of salt, believe it or not. So that's some curry powder. I am almost out. Child, I don't even know why I'm using this.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
I might have to make my own curry powder, some curcumin, some turmeric, or something else because, child, I don't know what is in this bottle. It is practically empty.
Stop it. Get some help.
This probably isn't going to look the color it normally looks because I am not going to have enough curry to make this properly. So make sure you have a full bottle of curry. Now we're going to add in some baby carrots. Well, not whole. We're actually going to clean them and chop them up as well. So stay with it, stay committed as we chop up these baby carrots and add them in. Now I'm about to prepare the chickpeas, and I'm going to let you know right now, I already skipped a step that I normally do, but when I'm recording these food videos, it throws me off because normally what I do is I season my chickpeas with curry, not that I had that much later, add as well as some salt, some pepper, and some other things, but I forgot to season them ahead. I don't just usually throw them in a pot, but anyway, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of coconut oil in there. Yes, that was coconut from the Dollar Tree. Sometimes I get the good stuff, sometimes I get the cheap stuff. Either way. Put that coconut oil at the bottom of the pan. You can put extra virgin olive oil, and you can even put unhealthy oils if you want, but I'm just trying to keep you healthy. That's all. Stay with it, stay committed, because we're about to dump it all in. So now that we have those ingredients at the bottom of the pot, because yes, you saw I did have to switch from the pan to the pot, I can dump in the chickpeas that should be already seasoned, but it's not. Of course, again, this video just threw me way off from what I normally do. And I don't know why I had that spatula in my hand. I normally have a spoon. So anyway, guys, I'm going to turn the heat up to maybe like medium. Well, not yet. Let's add a little spice. Okay, now that we added a little spice, you can add a lot more if you like a lot more. Oh, actually, I forgot I'm gonna add a little more ginger. Yeah, a little more spice, sorry. Turn the heat up to medium, and immediately, because we don't want this burning at the bottom of the pan, I usually just let this do this for a few minutes, and then I just add in either my almond milk or oat milk, whatever milk I'm going to use, and or actually preferably coconut milk, but that wasn't a part of the ingredients from the last video, so I'm going to go ahead and add that to the thing from last week, because you guys are going to be like, well, you didn't pay under $10 because you added coconut milk. Okay, so now I paid exactly $10, okay? A lot of times when I shop, I don't shop from scratch. I shop with things that I have in my household, or shop based on things I have in my household, and then start to see what's on sale, and that's how I save money. But I want to be fair, because I did say last week we were going to keep this meal under $10, and we're still probably under $10, but also the fact that I said it was a certain price, even though we all live in different states and prices vary from state to state, region to region, store to store. I want to stay with it, stay committed, and go ahead and add in that coconut milk. Okay, now that we have that on medium, we're going to stir. Of course, normally, again, this would have more of a Lord, I used to be a teacher. A more currier looking look. Maybe it would be more orange or more, I don't even know. Like, it just has a different look to me, because I know I normally put way more curry, especially into my pot liquor, and then I add curry as we're going, but I was low on curry. I don't know how I made a video about curry chickpeas and didn't check to make sure I had a lot of curry or enough curry, but I'm going to add in these carrots either way. Okay, now that we got that going, we're going to cover that up, and we're going to run to this microwave. Well, we don't have to run. You can walk. Actually, be very safe. Be careful. And I'm going to put this frozen bag of spinach, yes, you saw it in the last video, on for however many minutes. I think it said 5 or 6 minutes. We're going to let that go ahead and do their thing. Normally, you can take it out the plastic. I'm sure it's healthier to do it that way. But guys, listen, I'm trying to be as healthy as I could be, but sometimes I just be tired and ready to move. And so I'm going to put this in the microwave. I already dropped it into the pot. You see the spinach right there. I'm going to move that around. I'm going to stir. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because I had it a little bit too high. And you can see the carrots. You see it's so good. Listen, guys, it may not look good to you, but I'm telling you, this is so good once it's finished, especially if you season it right. Okay, so I'm going to add in a little bit of almond milk, because I know once I put this top on, see, it seems like it's a lot of moisture in there, or it seems like it's a lot of liquid. It's going to start evaporating, because I have to cook this down a little bit longer. Now, how long you cook this is based on you, based on how you like your carrots and your chickpeas, because some people like things harder and softer. Plus, you want to cook all the nutrients out of your meal. I mean, I probably practically do as it is, but the longer you cook it down, the more you're cooking your nutrients out. So you can see that top does not fit this pot. Long story, I broke the top. So just don't try to come for me, honey. Okay? Actually, you can, because I need some engagement in the comments. Go ahead and come for me, and then go ahead and be kind to me, so that I can block the people that came for me after I get the engagement. All right, guys, stay with it, stay committed. What I want you to do is always make more than what you need. Well, not always, because some people don't like leftovers. Some people don't like frozen meals. But if you want to actually stretch those meals and those dollar bills, start taking out and or buying some containers so that you can start. Actually, really what you're doing is you're saving yourself some time and money, because sometimes when you take a long time to cook something, or a short time, the next day you probably don't feel like cooking. So if you have yourself a little meal prep day where you make either a couple of meals or at least one meal, and at least stretch that one meal out, you can put those meals in the freezer, and or you can put them in the refrigerator depending on when you're going to eat them, and you will have it. Honey, you done slaved over the stove. Why not make it last for more than just one day? Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. I add a little flaxseed in there. Like chickpeas, I have a lot of protein, but sometimes I add in some chia seeds, some flaxseed. It just all depends. But I wouldn't suggest you adding flaxseed. But I'm so used to eating it and putting it in everything. It's not going to bother me. It's not going to turn the taste of this meal for me. But yeah, be careful with putting flaxseed in this meal, because it just may kind of change the taste up for you. Thank you guys for staying committed till the end. If you're still watching this video, do me a favor. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel.
Let's go.
Comment below. Let me know if you enjoy these type of videos. If you have something that you want to add to this video and or something that you took away from it, I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Be blessed, pay less, don't stress. Peace.